Chatham House in London hosted the conference about multiple perspectives on the G20 summit. Foreign and Commonwealth Office Minister Lord Mark Malloch-Brown, the UK Prime Minister Gordon Brown's special envoy on the London summit, spoke about how public perception of high politics had shifted.
People profoundly get it, that their leaders have to go deal globally if they're to find a way through this. And I think they get it because at the core, while we talk about this being a crisis of credit or of a seizure of the financial system leading now to a crisis that has infected the real economy, I think to ordinary people it's very clearly a crisis of confidence, that is the root of this, that it goes way beyond markets and confidence in stocks or the banking sector.
The first issue at the London summit would be stimulating the global economy, but without a set figure in mind, and for nations to work in unison.
There is a level of coordination of action which has been absent in global economic management in recent years, and I think this is a major, major step forward, and we shouldn't get into this red herring of why not a number now. Not a number now because we're some months into this and people have been doing it in the run-up to April, aware of the peer group pressure that this meeting would provide, and therefore it's not the right moment for some new number for the global economy as a whole.
There would also be discussion on greater regulation of the banking sector and financial institutions.
A strong package on regulation, where again there's less disagreement than seems to be the case. There is acceptance there will not be some global supra-regulator. There will be global principles of regulation. There will be strengthened and consolidated national regulation, even perhaps improved European regulation. And there will be a capacity to hold national regulation to account and to the peer pressure of others through a strengthened financial stability forum, through strengthening of the Basel Group, through some strengthening perhaps of different IMF functions.
There would also be a better deal for poorer countries.
A strong package based on the IMF and World Bank and keeping up to our domestic ODA pledges is an absolutely critical piece of this, that those representatives I mentioned, such as the PM of Ethiopia and of Thailand, will be arguing for strongly, with I suspect Yousef's support, at the meetings tomorrow, and I hope we're going to be able to satisfy and even please them with the package of things that we can do.
And the status of international institutions like the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank would rise.
We're going to see on the World Bank side around trade, finance and vulnerability funding for the poor a significant growth of its role. We're likely to see a huge enhancement of the IMF's resources. It is absolutely critical to those of us who believe in an effective international system that more money comes with reform.
The London summit is seen as the key forum for world leaders to agree on measures to overcome the worldwide recession.